What is up with the squad? It's Cess, your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies in the building. What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? Happy Wednesday, fam. What's up? Check ball, we up. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? I'm coming here to catch up with y'all because I ain't talked to y'all in a minute. I ain't talked to y'all in a minute. What's going on with y'all? What have I missed? Y'all catch me up. Who's in the chat? Y'all know what it is. Hit the like, hit the share. They both right there. 5 of y'all share this thing out. Let them know we talking hoops. What's the word? What's the word, y'all? Glad to be back. Glad to be back. Glad to be back. Joe Mama, what is the deal, fam? Good afternoon to you. Really impressed by the sky and hope even with the loss of Rakia, they will still find a way to be successful. Let's not forget about Portland because they are on fire. Okay, let's talk about it. Yolanda, what's happening, fam? What's happening? What's happening? Emily, what's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? Art, what's good? Loretta Turner, what's happening, fam? What had you on the street? No, the house is always open. The villa's always open. Y'all know that. The villa's always open. Even if I'm not there, you can be there. I missed y'all though. I'm back. We got big hoops tonight. Big hoops tonight. But stuff to catch up on. Stuff just. Oh man, I'm trying to catch up on. I didn't get to watch the game last night, but the tempo looked like they ain't playing around. So somebody tell me about the tempo and the Mercury. Because I don't want to just do no box score watching. I'm gonna cut the game on at some point. I see it was no, it was a short bench. It was a short bench for Toronto too. I think they only went like 4 deep. But Brittany Sykes dropped 31. Mabry dropped 30, 61 from them. My goodness, tell me about that. But let's start. Let's start with the Sky Rakia. Oh man, prayers up, man. Pray for 5, play for 5. Should be the Chicago Skies. Focus. As Rakia starts this road to getting healthy, man. Just sending prayers, just prayers, positive energy, prayers for her, prayers for the doctors and the hands that will be taking care of her and providing her surgery is needed, rehabilitation, all of that stuff, man. Just praying for a blessed process for her to get back on the court as healthy as possible, as quickly as possible. But don't rush. Basketball gonna be here, kid. And you was just starting to get into your groove, so take your time. Do it right. Do not rush. Do not rush at all. Rakia Hoops will be here, and we will be here too. Hated to hear that news yesterday. Didn't get to come up and talk about it yesterday. Just really hate that for her. Like I said, I felt like she was really coming into her own. This guy still held it together and handled business, as we know it, and got that one closed off. I think that knowing that Rakia is going to be out for the season, the Sky, I don't know how they do it. The commission isn't here to give me the rules. I think they have to make they got to make a move and get some more offense and defense. Definitely get some more scoring and defense on the team to kind of replace her output. I don't know where that comes from. Still, I don't have a word on how long Dejanay is out. I heard that Natasha Mack is out. But I heard that because she was on my fantasy team. So I don't know. Y'all catch me up. What's happening? What I miss? Aubrey, what's up? Happy for Chicago. They looking good. Yes. Excuse me. Yes, they are, Loretta. Hope Azrae come back soon. Toronto shocking. Is Toronto more shocking than Portland or Portland more shocking than Toronto? No defense. No defense for Phoenix. Is that what you telling me? Aisha was good. The new narrative is Coach Don controlling the fever. Okay, let's talk about it. Vibing with Ty, what's happening? It's in the prayers for her to get healthy. Absolutely. Check ball, we up. This is my Auntie in the show. Until us. Hey, B, what up? What up? Missed y'all too. Back. Flatbush, what's happening? Prayers for Rakia, absolutely. Smallest one, what's up? Good morning, fam. Yeah. So I mean, let's talk about it. Coach Staley is controlling the fever. Either Don got all the power or she ain't got no power. Like, y'all gotta make up your mind. You can't have it both ways. How how is she controlling the fever now? How is she controlling the fever? How is she controlling the fever? Michelle Sessions, what's up, fam? Missed you as well, fam. Missed you as well. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Y'all hit that like and the share. They both right there. Let them know we up here. Okay, let's talk some hoops. Let's talk this Coach Staley. Let's talk Coach Staley. And the controlling the fever. Is that because it's 4 Gamecocks on the team? Atlanta Dream. Is she controlling the Atlanta Dream too? Is she controlling that team too? I think we got Upshot coming up tomorrow too, y'all. Wait, what? Controlling the fever? Explain. Yeah, I saw. Let's talk about it. Saw the game last night. Thought Natasha Mack had a cramp, but turned out to be something worse than that. Damn. Okay, how long she out? How long she out? Kai's a glorified role player. Couldn't get it done last night. What? Oh, Emily. What? Let me see. What was Kai numbers? 35 minutes, 18 points, 3 rebounds, 4 for 4. Natasha Mack only played 18 minutes? God damn. Natasha Mack played 18 minutes, but she was 12 points, 10 rebounds in 18 minutes. Natasha Mack was having a great start to the season. God damn, okay. Wow. Okay. Ayayi. She was having a good start to the season. Only 3 points there. Rochant, okay, only 5 points there. Linskins, only 2. Keanu Williams, only 7. Okay. No Nogic, okay, only 13. 4, 15, 2 and 9. Shooting cooled off a little bit. Okay. Wow. Okay. Alyssa Thomas, always 17, 6, 8. Would have bonded to 13, 4, 1. The thing that I worry about with Phoenix, like I've continued to say, is I don't think they did enough to replace Satu's production. I don't think they've done enough to replace the production they got at Satu's position. So now I don't know. I don't really know where they go from there. For real. I don't know what to think. Damn it. Sorry, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. Be right back. All right, my bad, folks. My bad. I'm back. All right, where I leave off. Let's see. Commish, what's happening? DB and AT, they not consistent. Well, I just think that I felt like I didn't think that they should have bet on AT and DB as the total answers. Like I think they doubled down on them as the answer for the team, and I just don't know that I believe that they're the answer. I don't, I think that they need more. And if it's not Kai, then who is it? If not Kai, who is it? I don't know, y'all. I think that there's some trades that got to be made. So, question: Would Kai Copper be better at like a Chicago right now? I don't know. Just thinking. Okay, let me see. Coach Tibbetts don't know how to run the action to Kai instead of it's always the AT. Okay, you think he don't know how? But should he know how, or should that be the play AT makes? It was all Marina Slim with Kiki Rice chipping in. Okay. Phoenix also has no athleticism all on the floor. They look old and slow. Mm-hmm. When is it Cole McConney coming back or is she not coming back? Jeremy, what's up, fam? Miracle Rider, what's up, fam? Also, they should have kept Brown as well. You think so? White Wolf, what's up, fam? They need somebody else. Maybe a Deja Kelly. They need scoring. Okay. Deja Kelly sure was just scoring in the Upshot League, look like, right? Sorry, I had to grab my damn medicine. All right. Uh-oh. Portland is more shocking than Toronto. Portland has home court advantage. That can help them all season. I love the play from Sarah Ashley Barker and my former Lynx Bridget Carlton. Proud of that. Okay. Deja Kelly deserves to be in the league. Okay. Cole McConney can only fix so much of their issues. So how do they fix their issues? Emily says she don't just be saying names, we saying names, Jeremy. She don't do that. She only make qualified suggestions. AT at times looks to score instead of giving up to Kai. As a coach, you have to tell your player that. You think he could tell her that? Start with that coach, Nate the Great. Time for Stephanie Talbot to be Maybe coaching. Prayers to Rukia. I hope she takes all the time to get her mind, body, and spirit right. It's going to be an absolute return with the new mindset. I believe that absolutely. You thought she thinks she's a great backup for Chelsea. Interesting. Why you say new mindset, Jeremy? For Rukia. Okay, meantime, y'all say Kiki had all right game. She was chipping in. What she do? 15 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 5 and 7. Efficient. Had the highest plus minus of the team. Good efficiency against the against last year's finalist. Or last year's runner up, I should say. Okay, so let me see. What else we got going on? Is Aaliyah Boston playing tonight? Boston's back tonight. Is that right? I seen they made this girl the Grand Marshal. What else? There's a lot going on. There was a lot going on yesterday in the I see in these WNBA streets. I was happy to see Kennedy Carter as the #1 addition to a team on a list of top 10. Y'all know I've been checking out the articles. Newcomer impact. I'm gonna cuss out the fever. Why AB playing? What? You don't want AB to play? Why not? I thought AB said she was back and feeling great. Wait, she's not healthy? Hold on. What I miss? Catch me up. Catch me up, Commish. I thought AB said she was back. I like Kai in AT's game, but yes, Bonner's not a good fit. After giving Kai the ball, her problem yesterday was her turnovers and her shots weren't good most games. Okay, wait. You like Kai's game, but yes, but it was turnovers and she didn't have good shots most of the game. How did you like her game? White Wolf? Damn, she just finished her season overseas. Is she a champ? Is she finish a champ? AB isn't healthy. She not moving well. Okay. So then, yeah, why is she playing? It's getting too toxic over there with the fever. What the fuck happened? What I missed? Talk to me. Talk to me. What the hell did happen? Okay, I thought. Okay, yeah. She said feeling great after a lower leg injury sideline her for the first time in her WNBA career. Everything's great. Boston said Tuesday, ready to practice, get out on the court with my girls. I'm so excited. Boston revealed that she pulled herself out of the Fever's loss to the Mystics out of an abundance of caution, exited the contest with 2 minutes left, 2:01 in the third. Lower leg injury was ruled out the remainder of the game. Okay. It snapped her streak of 275 games played. So it was a right leg injury that So I don't know. It's just huh. So she kept managing the injury she suffered during the rival season. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Tell the Fever to get the MVP to carry the load. She MVP, right? How her do it? Oh, Satu and Sabrina have been at full practice. Oh, so they gonna play? When they playing? Oh, okay. How you feeling about that? You excited? When they first game? Let me know. 18 points, 3 rounds, 4 6 overall good. The air turnovers and many shots not falling. Okay. 7 to 18. It's the efficiency more for you talking about? Okay. A little bit less than 50% there. No 3 pointers. Clark yelling at her coaches, don't want to be accountable for nothing. Definitely want her mental and I do agree this been probably a tough year for her. I hope Rakia mental and support staff can continue to pour into her. Absolutely. Oh, she had 4 turnovers too. Mm. So newcomer impact rankings. That's what I was talking about. I was waiting on y'all to tell me about this narrative y'all was talking about with Don running the fever. I still is it just because there's 4 Gamecocks over there? I mean, because if Don was running the fever, like wouldn't the Gamecocks be starting? Right? Wouldn't all the Gamecocks be playing? I don't know. Let me know. I was just trying to get you to say her name, Commish. That's all. I know I know who you was talking about. Uh, I was just trying to get you to say her name. That's all. That's all. And you know what else? I don't know. And I know everybody. This is another thing. I don't know. I ain't been up in a while, so I'm probably just gonna irritate people anyway. Um, People keep saying that Kelsey Mitchell is the best player on the Fever, and I just I wanted to remind y'all that I don't agree with that. I just don't agree with that. Kelsey Mitchell is a hell of a scorer. He's a hell of a scorer. Offensively, fire. Great offensive player, right? Overall, all right. I would have to say that I believe that, and I mean, we could talk about it. I believe that Leah Boston is the best player on the team. Best player on the team, best player on the team. But tell me what I'm missing. Tell me what I'm missing in my analysis. I got time today. I got time today. We ain't been up. I ain't been up in a while. If Don was running the fever, that girl wouldn't be disrespectful on the bench. If Don was running the fever, she'd be playing D, passing motherfucking ball. Yeah, now was there another? I saw a clip, but I didn't get to check into it really because like I said, it's been a lot. It's been a lot going on. Um, if the young lady have another run in with the coach, I don't know. Let me know. She played too fast for you. AB is the best on the fever. That's why they pushing her to play. Mm, okay. People say she's the best player because of offensive production, but on both sides of the ball, who impacts any more, it's AB. Yeah, now, do y'all think that AB is respected as the best player on the team in the building? In the building, on the team. Do y'all think that she's respected as the best player in the building? Do y'all think that? Let me know. That's a real question. They're only looking at the past 3 to 4 games when AB isn't healthy. Oh, no. Okay. So, nope. I think you said nope. You don't think that AB is respected. Not even in the building. You don't think she's respected as the best on the team. Okay. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3 goers are. 1, 2, 3 go. No, she not. Bottom line. Okay. Same game. Yes. She like swatted, flung her hand out of Steph's grasp. Okay. That one. Mitchell's on the top. They need to stop CC and the Fever. Okay. The front office sneaks that AB is the best player on the team. AB wouldn't have gotten a contract if she wasn't respected. Okay. So I guess then my question is, what happens to that? What happens to that respect between what happened, the front office rewarding her with that contract, and them consistently making her like a focal point of what happens on the offensive side of the ball in Indiana. If we were as good as they believe they are, they should be able to handle Portland without AB to give her as much rest as possible, or at the very least limited minutes. Better safe than sorry. So here's the thing that's crazy, Grace, is that I thought AB was already on restricted minutes. I thought she was already on restricted minutes. Y'all hit the like and the share. They both right there. Run them likes up for me, please. If AB got $6 million, do they give Clark the same or more? By the time that Clark is eligible for her epic, it probably will be worth more anyway. Because won't the money have moved up? Like unbridled. I get what you're saying, but I think by the time she gets her money, like what I call like this minimum wage in the dub will be moved up. I believe. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I think if you were to go through AB, K. Mitchell, and Clark, the Fever would be dangerous. Okay. I think that 90% think AB the best is spoiled milk who thinks otherwise, and AB needs to start moving like she the leader. I do think that's part of the issue. Okay. Now, how can she start moving like she's the leader more? How can she start moving like the leader more? She was. So AB is the best player on the team. Kelsey Mitchell will be 2, and then y'all will put Caitlin at 3. Is that accurate? Is that accurate? Is that how y'all will rank them? Let's get into it. Because part of the problem that I have with Indiana is that I need to figure out who is going to, I don't know if it's get control of or put the law down with CC and make her understand that for this thing to work, you have to take the ball out of your hands. Yes, like that argument Logo Chucker was having with January. Tell her to chill out and shut up and listen. Yeah, like we need you to do what we need. This team, in order to be successful, needs you to do what they're asking you to do, not what you think you should do or what you're used to doing. And I think that's part of the problem is that everybody keeps letting her just do what she's used to doing, and it's like, oh, that's just her being her. It can't be that if it's about the team. If we're trying to get to the success of the team, we have to be able to get to seeing more defense on the floor. So we got defense sitting on the bench. We can't keep having to sit on the bench. We got to have that defense get on the floor. We got to be able to see Bree Hall out there. We got to be able to see Raven Johnson out there. We got to be able to see the intensity ratchet up the way it does when Raven hits the floor. And I know people will be like, oh, you're just being biased because you're a Gamecock fan, you're a Raven fan. But the proof is in the tape. The proof is in the tape. Go watch it yourself. Go watch it yourself. It just gets better. It just gets better. The pace picks up. The intensity picks up. It seems like the want to even is intensified when Raven hits the floor. Even more so than when Ty hits the floor. And that's not a knock on Ty, because I like what Ty brings to the team too. But the team shifts gears when that Black Magic hit the floor. You got to let her be who she is. You got to let her be who she is. And I said that I feel like Stephanie White been stacking up tape to make her case. Hey, come on now. It's time to make your opening argument. It's time to make the opening arguments now. You have a great basketball case and great basketball proof of why it's important to get a better balance of what the game looks like on the floor. Breon January tried, yeah. Breon January look like, man, I'm end up losing my job. Fucking around with this, so I just better leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Sweet Pearl, what's happening, fam? The press will not let AB be the number one. AB first, Michelle second, CC third. Yeah, I ain't too worried about the press. I ain't too worried about the press. I'm on their head right now. I'm on the press head. Because the press right now is there for pressure. Because they're not being truthful. They're not being truthful in the way that they delivering. They're not being truthful. They're not delivering just the facts. They're not delivering quality stories. They out here on bullshit and narratives and clicks and views and whoever paying the most money. So I'm not even believing in them. Some of the most trusted platforms out there shouldn't even be able to get interviews with athletes right now because of the bullshit that they putting out and the way that they switch up and go with whatever the way the wind blows and not with the game tape and the facts state. So all this glazing that they willing to do and all that, I'm gonna keep my job and say whatever you tell me to say. That ain't what the fuck the media and journalism were supposed to be about at first. That wasn't what this was. That wasn't how this came into this thing. That's how we rank them right now. Got you. If you're gonna be selfish, be all the way selfish and play defense if you want to do that. Yeah. Some people will never change their game, even if it benefits the team. Then get off the team. Get off the team. You can do that selfish shit at the Y on Saturday mornings. They running at 8 a.m. You know what I'm saying? In most cities around the nation, I think still. Get out there. Pick up games at the park, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that is. Matter of fact, build your own gym. Jim Brown, what's good? Everyone cuts differently with Raven out there. There's more ball movement because they'll get the ball. Yeah, and move around. The ball doesn't stick. You see absolute sets get run. You see good point. You see good point guard. You see not even say good. You see great point guard play. I'm not gonna say that Raven doesn't have rookie moments. I'm not gonna say that Raven, damn, I got a foul. I shouldn't have got her. Turnover that she shouldn't have got, right? Raven doesn't have rookie moments. She should. She's a rookie. But overall, what you get with her on the floor is more impactful than what you end up with when she's off the floor. That's just the tapes show that. CC isn't on the bench. The proof was last season. They had hardships, made it to the finals. Political Lil, what up, fam? Following the press will get you fired. Winning is your best anecdote. You better believe it. No integrity. Where is the integrity? The lack of integrity is crazy. Yeah, join the Globetrotters if you want to just put on a show. Yeah, put on a show. They doing all kind of neat little tricks and shit over there. Okay, I know that. The other thing I was gonna tell you was the most impactful, the 10 newcomer impact rankings. So Kenny Carter to Las Vegas was 1. Olivia Miles to the Minnesota Lynx is 2. Brittany Sykes to the Toronto Temple is 3. Marina Mabrey to the Toronto Temple is 4. Angel Reese to the Atlanta Dream is 5. Pauline Astier to the New York Liberty is 6. Skylar Diggins to the Chicago Sky is 7. Bridget Carlton to the Portland Fire is 8. Jovana Nokic to the Phoenix Mercury is 9, and Gabby Williams to the Golden State Valks is 10. And I guess these are in order of how they feel, in order of impact. Although I will move some of those names around. I will move some of those names around. I think Nogic is higher than a 9. I think Skylar is higher than a 7 for the Chicago Sky. So I don't know if do y'all agree that has Olivia Miles been the best rookie in the league right now? I don't know that I would say that. I don't know that I would say she's the best rookie in the league right now. And I'm not. That's not to take anything away from Olivia Miles, because listen, I'm not an Olivia Miles fan. But offensively, she's been able to show up for that team and keep them, keep them playing. Yeah, I thought Rakia should have been on here. I agree. Sky higher, move Miles to like 7, 8. Yeah, I would have took her down some. Sykes and Mabry. Oh, Sykes higher. Maybe you saying Sykes higher. Got you. Sykes and Mabry making noise with the tempo. They are, but they the $1 million backcourt. Oh, Skylar. My bad. Skylar higher. I agree. I don't even like Mabry, but her and Sykes doing their thing. Shit. $1 million backcourt. Marina also has a case too. But this is what I expected from Marina. I expected Marina to try to make this type of noise. No, it's nobody else there to score. It's Marina and Slim. One second, y'all. 1 second. Mills is just getting playing time. Mills or Miles? We talking about? Think you should separate rookies and vets because a lot of the vets got moved around. Oh, that's fair. Miles, okay. No Medina. No Medina. $1 million backcourt. They cooking for sure. Danny Joy, good morning, good afternoon. What's happening? Like the most impactful rookie to their team and the most impactful vet, they got traded to another team. Okay. Candace and AB had CC on her podcast. Really? Oh. Who? The Tempo versus Mercury game was a good one. I got to go back and watch it. Natasha Mike just tweeted it was the worst cramp ever. Need more hydration. I'm over that part of the WNBA. How are we still talking about somebody needing more hydration after we saw what Kelsey Mitchell went through at the end of the season? Like, hydration should have been number one on every team. It should have been a priority for every team. I don't understand these players being thirsty. I don't understand the thirstiness of it all. Speaking of thirsty, somebody hit the Cash App and give me a Coca-Cola today. But yeah, I don't understand that part. I really don't. Land Turnip Seed, what's happening? Man, I like Okad. I think the Fever should have taken Okad. Nothing against Raven, but that size could have been very useful for them. Dream got it right. So you would have had Okad started at the 5 and moved Boston to the 4. Or how would you have brought Medina into Indiana for the size? It was a good game. Definitely gonna check it out. Definitely need to go back and watch that Temple versus Mercury. I still got a upshot game I need to watch too. Matter of fact, I'm glad I just thought about that. I got some homework to do. I got homework to do. Colin Coward said, "When is Caitlin Clark gonna start winning?" Great question, Colin. I see Asia has moved into the number one spot for potentially winning the MVP this year, as she should be already cooking. Mm, mm, mm. Shit, Dallas should have taken Medina if we're gonna do all that. You think they didn't know what to do with Medina? If we're gonna do all that? What you think? Let me see. They doing a press conference for Our Fam on Friday about what? I would have started her right away, or if she wasn't gonna start, she would be playing for AB when she need a breather. Okay. Nah, Colin on bullshit. He doing that to set up everyone else around that girl. No fault for that trap. Nike owns 5% stake in the WNBA. What? I've never heard that. Since when? When did that take place? What happened? Tell me about that. Oh, I love Medina in Atlanta. I love Medina in Atlanta. I think that's a perfect spot for her. She's the tallest person on the team. Somebody said her game is improving with every bounce. How they using all the other bigs, but I would have taken Shepard, no Alana, and brought Medina in, and maybe got a wing instead of Alana in free agency. Makes sense. I got you. Shepard does really appear to be working out way better than Smith in Dallas on both sides of the ball. Really, literally on both sides of the ball. Yeah, I want to know more about this Nike owning WNBA ownership. I'm interested in that. It's going to be a race with Kiki, Asia, and Angel, who leads the league in boards. I see Kiki being more tenacious with securing the boards over two players. I think she can keep that up. Yeah, I mean, I can't say who it's gonna be between. Really, that's a good. I would include them. I don't know. Do you think Medina will be in that conversation? Okay. Oh yeah, handling the pros just fine. Another year though, she'd have been dominating in the pros already. One Odyssey, two Enrique, three Page, four Maddie, five Shepard, and then bring Medina along. Got you. Nike is an investor to the back in 2022. They're part of the $75 million capital that the W raised. Okay. Got you. Thank you. Cash infusion. Thank you. The lady who was saying Nike was taking WNBA went to Google and they said it too. Yeah. No. I just wanted to know the background on it because I had no idea. When they raised that money, Nike bought shares of the dub essentially. Yeah, and these will also be in the conversation. Okay. What does that mean for Nike as an owner? Not a third of the cash. God dog, really? Okay, Nike. Got some shares in the WNBA too. Not as much, but they got their hands in the pot. And then they also sponsor players. Is that right? Okay. Is Nike the only shoe company? Do y'all know? Interesting. I didn't know. Learn some every day. This is why my chat better than yours. The answer is always in the chat. Answer is always in the chat. We got some pretty good games coming up tonight too. Let's talk about them. So Portland, Indiana. To me, Indiana should be able to beat Portland without Aaliyah Boston. It sounds like Aaliyah's going to go. So I expect Portland. I expect Portland to lose this game. So I got Indiana. I would love to see Raven on the floor in this game. A lot of Raven on the floor in this game. I would love to see a lot of up and down pace. Our defense turning into runouts. So I would like to see Raven on the floor. Let's pick him up 94 feet. Dallas, Chicago. Whew. Is Skylar back? No, me out. Ooh, that's gonna help me do my picks tonight too. Y'all let me know. Is Skylar back? Oh, matter of fact, hold on, because I use that HOF app. I need to check it out. Who is out in this game? Look like this for kids. My helper site is showing as injured. Okay. Well, when these sports leagues gonna let the fans get in on the investment, I don't know. Teach me dance. So what's happening? Indy should beat Portland, but those ladies are fighters. Hey, the scrappy dudes. I love the scrappy dudes. I can't wait for this game. This is why I want Raven on the floor. This is gonna take defense with the scrappy dudes. They're not going nowhere. You're gonna have to scrap. You're gonna have to scrap with them. And see, to me, Cece's not a scrapper. You know what I mean? She is not a scrapper. So to me, you got to go defense. You think Portland Hustle's better than the Fever? I can see that. Does Indiana want to play defense? Because if they don't and fire is on fire, watch out. Hey, listen, you ain't got to tell me, Commish. You ain't got to tell me. Y'all hit the like and the share. They both right there. Run them up for me. Skylar is. Okay. Skylar back. Skylar back. I'm worried about Portland. They be pressing the whole game. Feel like, yeah, you gotta meet that fire with fire. All right, y'all. Capital CC mean Kennedy Carter. Lowercase CC mean Caitlin Clark. And CHEN in the chat mean Chin. So when you say CC, are you saying Kennedy Carter, or are you saying Caitlin Clark? Keisha Posey, let me know. Yeah, flopper, not a scrapper. Well, why people think Indy should beat Portland? Portland beat Liberty, and they are also 2-2. Because with Aaliyah Boston, Indiana, they should be able to dominate Portland. They shouldn't have an answer for Aaliyah Boston if you run through Aaliyah Boston. That's why I think. That's why I think so. Oh yeah, I like the scrappy dudes. I think Indiana should beat them. Needs to be more involved with defense and not get caught up with the Clark narratives, bottom line. Yeah, but she's also got to come off the ball and let the offense run the way it needs to run. So we start seeing those things, and you see Indiana doing something way different. Okay, you were saying Caitlin. Do I think Caitlin fits in Portland? Nope. I hope they don't send her over there. Who are the scrappy dude? We talking about people don't want to scrap. She don't want to scrap. She doesn't want to scrap. She wants as little scrap and as little contact and as little bang as possible. Step back, logo 3, don't touch me. That's her game. Step back, logo 3, don't touch me. So no, I don't want her to go to the scrappy dude. I like the scrappy dudes. They want to stay. They bar brawlers in there. You know what I'm saying? They fighting till the lights come on, till the cops come. If AB was healthy, I would feel more like it's a slam dunk for the Fever, but no one on Portland can fuck with AB. But if AB is compromised, it's a toss up. I respect that. With a baseball pass, you know what I'm saying? Meet that press with a baseball pass. I hear you. CC's not trying to learn some defense from 4 Gamecock. No, she's been surrounded. No, there's nothing. How I don't know why it's hard for you to believe. What has she tried to change in her game over the last 3 years? Believe Indiana should win too. I got you. Hump Day, what's going on, fam? I have pint too short. What's happening, fam? Scrappy dudes actually share the ball and play team ball. They ain't got nothing to do. You know, they are real. We all we need team. We all we need. Nobody is picking them. Nobody was believing in them. They all they got. They all they need, and they are scrapping about it. That's what I see. I smile. What's up, fam? I don't know if she's on minute restriction. Anybody know if AB is still on minute restrictions? Still taking dumb shots. I mean, just 4 shots. You don't even need that shot right there type shots. Like, there's a way for us to work that shot into the offense if that's the shot that you want to take. But let's get some other shots in first. It doesn't. And the thing is, with her for me is it doesn't have to be you every time. That's the thing that pisses me off. Like, it doesn't have to be that shot 9 times in a fucking row, especially if it's not falling. It doesn't have to be that shot 9 times in a row. You tried it, it didn't work. Let's run some different offense now. We don't have to keep going till you knock that shit down. Shit's irritating. The powers that be need to let Coach White be. Well, Coach White got to kind of stand up and make some calls too. Wasn't moving well in that video the Fever shared yesterday. Well, if that's the case, then AB should sit down. I assume she would still be. She was just hurt. Why take her off it? Okay. I don't know. I'm like I said, after she sat out, I'm kind of surprised that she's playing. For me, if you go from minutes restriction to have to miss a game, then to me, you shouldn't come back until you're fully healthy. Because like minute restriction didn't manage it, right? It put you in a situation where either got tweaked or it wasn't improving. So for me, once we went from minute restriction to you got to miss a game and break a streak, let's just wait until you all the way healthy, big dog. Let's just wait until you all the way healthy. I feel like CC is a textbook example of advanced student early, but as years go on, everyone else catches up next season because they grew complacent, stagnant. Okay. Got to keep working on your craft. I don't trust that team, even if Clark goes 24-10 or triple-double or whatever big number she put up. Yeah, I trust that team more with CC off of the floor. So I think that's what I'm more leaning towards, is that they'll get to a balance of when CC's on the floor and when she's not on the floor, and then making sure when she is on the floor that she's very much off the ball. That's the Indiana that I think I lean more towards. Clearly don't mean anything because they've been pushing it. You guys do trust. Puppy power. Scrappy dudes. Defense is what's going to win this game. You better believe it. Okay, you don't send her to Canada? Okay. Do you think Sydney from the Mystics took Rory late because of the money and not Raven? No. No. If I remember correctly, he took Rory late because he wanted to take bets. Didn't he get bets first? I think Sydney's priority was getting bets. Or am I tripping? Didn't he take bets first? She hasn't missed a game since she didn't miss the game now. Ain't no sense rushing back now. They're not gonna roll the shit back. Listen, here's the thing. The goddamn streak starts over. Whenever the fuck you get back, it starts over. It starts from 0. They're not gonna pick up you. The streak is over. Streak's over. It's over, right? So a new streak is starting. Start that streak 1,000% healthy. So you don't have to break that streak again for a long time. Ain't no sense rushing back to start. The motherfucking streak ain't gonna pick back up. I don't think it had anything to do with money. They don't have a cap issue. Good point. Kelsey plays better, makes better decisions, and CC's off the floor. Fever play better when CC's off the floor. You agree? Yeah, that's my thought. It would be better, and she could stay on the floor if she would play off ball. It would help. She shouldn't play today. Make something go from okay to worse. Gamecocks have always been we all need. CC. So no, CC's not like that. I think that the Portland Fire play more like that. That's it. Nobody's cheering for them. Nobody's rooting for them. Nobody thinks they're gonna do anything big. They are playing just for them and however many people show up in that arena that they got. Now I'm interested to see them get on the road and see how they get down on a road trip, but that's that. They took bets for and then Angela, then Cody. Amore, Rory was picked that round. Yeah, so I think that they picked up kind of more what they needed. Amore, yeah, I think that for what they were doing, thank you, Commish. Betch, Dugalich, and McMahon, excuse me, add to what they had more so, and you kind of had to pick them before you got to what your backup point guard was going to be. So I think they brought Rory in to be more of a backup, but it looks like Rory is actually going to be the closing point guard. Because she always on the damn floor at closing. Prosper too. So I don't think it had anything to do with Raven. I think I want to say it was the commission talked about it on the baseline, or maybe another show that you popped up on. I think it was the commission talked about like Indiana didn't even expect Raven to be there at at 10. So, I think that I think that Washington kind of had a plan for what they were looking for and how they were going to be using people, and they had an idea of where Amore was at in her progress in returning from her injury. And I'm not mad at any of the decisions that they made for themselves. I'm not mad at any of the decisions that they make for themselves. Now, I will say this. If because I don't want to overlook the fact that y'all said like they need to let Stephanie White do what Stephanie White is gonna do. Stephanie White needs to just do what she's gonna do. Stephanie White has to be willing to do like Christy Sides and go out on her own sword, doing it her own way. And that means putting the defense on the floor and getting the wins. And then if the organization can't appreciate that and they move on from you because of that, then you definitely left it better than you found it, like Christy Sides did. But let me say this loud and clear. Let me say this. Hold on, let me tap. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all can y'all hear me. Put a 2 in the chat. I want to make sure that y'all can hear me. Clip this. Put a 2 in the chat. I want to make an announcement. I want to say something here. I want to say something. Y'all put a 2 in the chat. Make sure y'all can still hear me. Make sure y'all still with me. Okay, good. I see it too. Good. Okay, so this is what I want to say. I want to say this loud and clear to the Indiana Fever organization, right? I want to say this to the Indiana Fever organization. If you don't have any intent of really letting Raven continue to develop on the skill set that she showed in preseason, make a trade that allows her to do that. Let's not hold this kid up. Let's not hold this game up. Let's not hold this skill set up. Let's not hold this type of play up from the WNBA being able to enjoy it. I so enjoy that type of defense on the floor. I don't know how refreshing it is to see somebody get out there and just really want to get in your motherfucking jersey and try to get the ball from whoever it is, big, tall, small, whatever it is. If it is not your intent, Stephanie White, I don't know, whoever the powers that be in Indiana, if it's not, if you have decided that, hey, you know what works for us is selling Cece and her being the face of this franchise and putting butts in the seat, and that's the route that y'all want to go. Respect to the organization. Move on from Raven. Move on from all my Gamecocks. Well, any of them that want to go. But in my opinion, please move on from Raven. That's what I'm gonna say. And if anybody asks to leave, I always tell y'all to move on from them. But move on from Raven for sure, because y'all are holding up a special talent that should be running the floor. Raven Johnson is a starting point guard, and I argue with whoever in this WNBA league on every team except Las Vegas. Y'all have to help me think of the other team. Maybe Chicago, because Skylar is there now. Not Sabrina. Not Georgia Amore. Who else am I thinking? I would take Raven over Kelsey Plum as a floor general point guard. Who else? Who's starting in Golden State? I don't remember. Seattle. Yeah, I'd take Raven. Yeah. Seriously. All this other young talent is getting a chance to play and show what they can do. Veronica Burton. I'm biased. I probably would take Raven over Veronica Burton, though. I'm just saying. I don't see Stephanie White doing what's necessary because of CC. I don't want to see Raven reduced to a backup. I think trade Raven to DC for Dugalich. And then do what with 3 point guards? Palmetto Trees. Then do what? Then do what? Because you got Amore there, you got Rory there. You didn't get rid of Rory. You got rid of Dugalich. You feel me? You didn't get rid of Amore. You didn't get rid of Rory. You got rid of Dugalich. Where does that leave Raven? Like, still fighting for a position to be a point guard. I think that Raven could be a floor general in a lot of places. But if you're not going to let her do that in Indiana, after we've seen what she can do and the pressure that she brings, then let's move on. But let me be clear. This is my opinion. So, and we can talk about it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I just think that there are other places that Raven could be getting on the floor, having some real impact on a consistent basis. Shit, I wouldn't mind seeing her at Atlanta. Phoenix. And I know that they like to have AT bring the ball up, but seriously, I wouldn't mind. It's rough seeing these other players play and Raven just sitting on the bench. I'm just saying, you would love Raven in Seattle. Okay. What's up, Nike? Man, I wouldn't even mind her to go to state, even if it was coming in behind Veronica Burton. My thing about Raven is that Raven deserves a consistent time slot to be able to grow her skill set in real time, in real action. That's what I feel like. Unless they telling me that like Raven's just not doing it in practice, she's not getting it in practice, I would respect that. But I highly doubt it. That's that. I don't need Raven in another situation where she's trying to fight with a shooting guard to come off the ball, James. She would get to LA and then be still trying to get the ball out of Kelsey Plum's hands to get it back in Kelsey Plum's hands. I don't need her to do that. The Sun, yeah, maybe. To go down and start up Houston, wouldn't be bad. Trying to think about getting any other team that I said I wouldn't mind seeing her on. Really, you know what? Quiet as it's kept. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Raven to the Liberty for sure put them in the finals. Raven to Dallas is nice too. Raven to the Liberty. You have to sit Sabrina down. You would have to let Raven be the starting point guard. But Raven to the Liberty with that size, with that athleticism, what y'all think? What y'all think? Raven to the Liberty. What? Don't do what? Don't do what? Raven to the Liberty? What? With Stewie? Is that Indy puts Raven in the corner like she's a 3-and-D wing? Yeah, gotta let her move around. I'm just asking questions. I'm asking questions. Y'all tell me. But for Raven to go to Dallas, they would have to move off either AZ or Enrique, and I don't think they want to do that. I don't know if she would have to fight with Pauline. I don't know if she would have to fight with Pauline. Mm-mm. I don't know if she would have to fight with Pauline. I might see a world where they get out there together sometime. Yeah, I might let them. I might let them. I might, I might let them. I might let them run with the other with them with the older players and sit like a Nescu, Becca Gardner. Sorry, I probably might sit you down. Let's see what Satu do. Let's see what Satu do. Yeah, I might let Astia get out there and score a little bit. It's gonna be a little scoring guard. Oh, the son. Mm. Because somebody is there. Who is there that I'm forgetting about? Is it Lacan? Is that where Lacan is? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But truly, if they let her play Raven at Indiana works, let her play. What else I miss? I miss anything else? I know we got games coming up tonight. Did I miss anything else while I was gone? Oh, I did see the new power rankings. Liberty at 1, Aces at 2, Dream at 3, Sky at 4, Lynx at 5, Wings at 6, Bouts at 7, Mercury 8, Mystics 9, Fever 10, really? Tempo 11, Fire 12, Sparks 13, Seattle 14, Sun 15. I remember last year I was like, dang man, are they gonna go 0 and 40? Don't go 0 and 40. Last year it was the Washington Mystics. This year it's the Connecticut Sun. Wake up, Connecticut. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Somebody tell me what's wrong with Connecticut? What's wrong with Connecticut? Somebody tell me what's wrong with Connecticut. Is it just they need Lacan back? Is it poor roster construction? Y'all tell me what's wrong? What is wrong with Connecticut? And how you fix them? I now you know what? Tell me what's wrong with Connecticut and tell me how many games y'all actually think they're gonna win this season. How many games y'all actually think they're gonna win this season? One sec, y'all. All right, I'm back, folks. I'm back. My bad. Not wild with the turnovers. All right. Roy keeps closing because Amore isn't making an impact on the defensive end. Mystics still have a point guard problem. So you don't think that they thought their solution was rotating? Or is that just how they trying to fix it? Ready to look comfortable, patient out there. Like in preseason, she was turning it over more than normal. Stepping out of bounds. Yeah, lock in. Rookie mistakes. Came together on Monday. It's probably the best game I've seen that group play together so far. Defense stepped up. Coach Jose made adjustments. Bench play really helped. Did I hear he called out Cynthia Cooper? Is that accurate? Somebody tell me. I'm trying to catch up with the basketball news. So I'm glad y'all here. Fan favorite, I hope so. I hope we kind of come back. Absolutely, AB. They gave BG a millie. I think they thinking, God damn. Mara's been the most consistent player. She coming off the bench. Should she move into a starting role? Looks horrible how their last hurrah will end. Not only is the team leaving, but they will leave a losing franchise. Don't count them out. I'm not saying they're going to the playoffs, but they're going to have to get some scrap in them. To me, I need for them to get Lacan back and Sanaya Rivers. What's up with Sanaya? Say 4. 4? And then the rest of y'all say a 2? Wait a minute. Hold up. And France beat a Cole County team in the finals. Okay, so they both headed back. Diamond Miller isn't helping either. Okay. This is true. ATO Erica, what's up, fam? Even when Lacan is still not enough. Tina Charles, in my opinion, is the difference. I mean, but you double down on BG, though. Lacan can't help, like the Portland game down the stretch, but they still got issues. Can help. Who can help down the stretch, but they still got, I think you're saying can't help. I don't know. Saw that the duos of Asian Ken and Jackie and Chen are in the top 5 duos with the best net readies in the league. That's crazy. No, that's facts. That's basketball. That's the Asia effect. That's Kennedy. That's J.O. That speaks to how hard they work on their craft. Yeah, Marina ain't there anymore either. How did they who did they replace her productivity with? Like in defense, among other things, every time I look at the half of the players doing TikToks and Moral, we know about your abs. Hey, Moral hooping though. Moral fighting. I give her that. Do Lassen as well. They not playing her as well. I can't figure out LA. I can't figure out LA at all. They don't. I don't get it. I got media members talking to me in other languages, but they're welcome to come to our practices. What? Okay, Jose. Retire rather than play for this team, my opinion. Well, I thought Tina was a free agent. She could have went anywhere. So she didn't have to play for that team, I don't think. She was on a 1-year deal, right? I don't know. Maybe they need to find another big to go with BG. I don't think that BG is gonna last for the season the way that they need her to last for them to be successful. And that's not to say that BG won't be good for them to be a part of the organization as they go back to Houston. And I think she talked about being a coach or something at some point with this organization. But as far as on the court big play, I think they're gonna need more than BG if they're gonna try to win, 15, 15, 15, 17 games in the season. Sure. What you want to talk about the Aces in the Dream Game? What you want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. I love the game. Excuse me. I love the energy that both teams brought. I love being able to see all those Gamecocks on the floor. Dope experience. Just watching on TV. Does this coach get another year if the Sun have a losing season? So here's the thing. I thought that Rasheed was gonna make his team a international powerhouse. Now they telling me he's a walking. I thought he was gonna get. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna be the coach. I don't think he's gonna be the coach of the Houston Comets. I think he may be a lame duck coach, as they saying. By the way, that Jose comment was a diss to Cynthia Cooper. I'm not big up in that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I asked about. I heard that he had took a shot at Cynthia Cooper. I wanted to know what he said, and I think they were telling me what he said. I like how two black teams play ball with no drama. You can feel the vibe through the TV. Do you be seeing a lot of drama in the WNBA? I don't think I've seen not in the games. I mean, it gets chippy sometimes, but that's I see competition. I don't see so much drama in the games. Tell me, let me know what you mean. Uh, Commish, if you still in here, have you watched the this episode of Candace and AB podcast with Cece on her? And if so, do you have a rating on it? Is it must watch? But tell me. It was interesting. Okay. CP3 basically sung her praises the whole time. Oh, okay. It's not for me. No, I just caught. Yeah, it's not for me. Thank y'all. Fever drama. Wait for the clips before I decide to watch it. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I think I've heard enough from just this recount here. For me, it's been enough for me. You know what I mean? Been enough for me. Let me see. We got 3 games coming up this afternoon? Is that right? Or this evening, I should say. Let me see what time hoop starts. 7. Okay, so I'll be back up about 6:45. Unless something happened before then. I'm ready to hop off here, y'all. I just had to come in and check in because I hadn't talked with y'all in a minute. So I had to check ball and let y'all know we up. Let me see. She was honest in giving away her own scouting report, though. She ain't got no post moves. Did she say she ain't got no defense? Did she say she be lacking on defense? Did she say, was she honest about that part? You think the Aces should get Anissa? Why? I wonder what kind of trade it would be. They glossed over any and all mentions of defense. So yeah, they didn't. It wasn't a conversation for me. When the conversation starts with the defense, then that's when I'm in on it. That's the conversation. The first one I'm pulling up for. When we gonna discuss the defense. When we gonna discuss the defense. But y'all, this has been a cool start to a great conversation day of hoops. Appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with me. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm back for hoops tonight. I think we got 3 games: 7 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m. I'm rocking with all 3. If you're around, pull up. Make sure you hit that like and that share. They both right there. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you smash that notification bell so you don't miss the next pull up, y'all. Until next time, until about 6:45. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. Cess Talks Sports. Check ball. We up.